Insert excuses here. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to call and give points of views from you. We got the man Sleep here, and we got the voice, and of course you got me, El Patron. So like I said, please like and subscribe. The conversation today we're going to start off with, we're going to be Diddy Do It. We're going to talk about Diddy. We're going to get everybody true opinion about the Diddy situation and see what y'all got to say or what y'all think about what happened. So the question is, did he do it? Is there anybody who'd like to start something off? Somebody want to say something?
I'm just trying to figure out what are they saying that he did. The things that I see is that things people do every day. So what's the real issue? You guys think of what they're trying to say about him?
Well, they trying to say he did everything. I don't know. I don't know if they really trying to just get everybody opinion off what's happening with the elections. I don't know. Are they trying to, you know what I'm saying? They just really trying to bring the brother down. But one of the things that they're talking about, he indulged with sex workers. And how do you feel about sex workers?
You serious?
Am I serious? I'm always serious.
Sex workers. The only thing I got to say about sex workers is OnlyFans.
That's not the only sex workers. The part of sex workers that I can understand, I can understand all of it. You do what you want to do. But when you doing something to take care of your family, nobody can really look at you and really judge what you do to take care of your family. Because I don't know, if you got a hungry kid or something that you love at home, you got to do what you got to do.
Well, I got a question. Should sex work be criminalized?
No.
Well, I thought it was somewhat criminalized.
It is
Should it be?
criminalized.
The question
He's
is,
saying,
should it be?
Should it?
Do you feel it should be?
I like going to Vegas.
And it's not criminalized there.
I don't think he's gambling.
Well, he may be.
Or is he?
He may be.
Baby oil.
Speaking of baby oil, is it can you use baby oil? Is it against the law or something?
No, it's not against the law. It might be against the law to have too much of it.
What? It ain't against the law to hoard a baby oil.
I'm just trying to say.
What about the Octomom? She had to have a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about it, like, he doing what he doing. He might have a lot of babies.
I don't know. Back in the day.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. You know.
No, let's just say it's even dealing with sexual pleasures, or not even sexual, just pleasure. Dude, oil fight. Y'all remember the oil wrestling and stuff that came up through, the game. Dude. And I heard they had more oil dealing at the Playboy Mansion with Hugh Hefner. Nobody ever said
Now that happened
about.
again. And so what's different than what Hugh Hefner did and what P. Diddy did?
Well, Hugh Hefner actually raped women, and it's a fact. And they got that out there.
Okay, so they're saying that P did too.
Yeah.
So,
but they didn't bring Hugh in any of his situation into the game.
Man,
they only getting brothers.
I never seen what do you call it, the FBI and the Homeland Security at the Playboy Mansion ever.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, why? I mean, what's the difference in what P. Diddy did and what Hugh Hefner did? And we know Hugh Hefner had tapes. We know that. He didn't have as much baby oil.
Well, one of the things we can say is dealing with Bill Cosby. They said Bill Cosby, Hugh Hefner, and just about everybody else. What they do, they put a little bit of something in their drink. They used to call it Spanish fly.
Spanish fly.
Yeah, but you know what it is. Whatever it is, it is. We got Mr. Briscoe coming in, and we're going to let him know what the topic is. Right now the topic is, did he do it? And we talking about Diddy. So if you would like to get in, come over here or whatever and say something about what you feel about Diddy, sex workers, baby oil, whatever else dealing with him.
Going back to my question, do you think sex work should be outlawed? Should it be against the law?
Hell no.
No, I don't think so.
He go to Vegas.
I like Vegas. So.
He likes sex workers.
I mean,
I do too.
But this is what the whole this is what they're building this on for Diddy.
Well,
It's
what
related-
they're trying to do is bring Diddy down. So they flipping everything to be
Well,
it.
what a big thing now, sex workers.
Right.
Sex workers. Okay. I'm not seeing where that is quote unquote a crime to hire sex workers. It is.
It is here in certain places in America. Right. Okay,
But that's about being a consenting adult.
This is a good question, and I don't want to get too far off topic because I had that ability. Does sex workers mean you pay for it? Is that what we term in sex workers?
Well, then that means every date you go on.
Come on, no. Please answer this question.
But that's what I thought.
Please answer this question.
But I honestly thought that's what a sex
That's
worker
what sex
is.
worker is.
Yeah,
You pay for
you pay
sex.
for whatever sex work that they do. Your fantasies and everything else is what I thought.
So when your wife lay down with you and you give her money, is that a sex worker?
You know, me personally, if I get married, right, my wife gonna be my sex slave. I ain't paying a shit.
He got some Diddy in him.
She's gonna be a sex
Look.
slave. You feel me?
The part that really gets me is, you know what I'm saying? I watch porn and stuff like that, but
Doesn't
why would
everybody?
you pay somebody to sleep with your woman? I mean, I understand you want to see somebody sleep with
But that's
somebody.
a
That's when
fetish.
you turn on the. My fetish is to watch porn, not my woman or not a motherfucker
But that's
that
just
I
taking
fuck
it to
with.
the next level.
Man,
The next level ain't sleeping with my woman.
If you watching porn, you watching a motherfucker fuck a motherfucker. I mean, it
Yeah,
ain't your
but it
old
ain't-
lady,
that's-
but you doing the same thing.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
he didn't give a fuck.
but let me ask you this question, right? You said fucking your woman. If you had Diddy's money, would you only have one woman, or would you have a plethora of women?
I'm gonna really try to, that's an on the spot question. Of course, you would have multiple people that you involved with.
Now, with multiple women, right? You would actually care if somebody was fucking one of them?
In my face, yeah. I'm not into that. I'm not into.
So it's
that.
okay for you, but not for them.
Unless we doing something together and that's understood, that's a whole different story. I'm not finna just pay a motherfucker to come sleep with my woman. That's something totally different. But if somebody come, and let's just be clear, I have a problem with another dude. If another female come and we do that together, that's different.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? You got a couple of chicks, right? And then one of your chicks say, "Oh, I want you to pay my so and so, this lady, beautiful lady, to come over here and have sex with us." You wouldn't pay her?
Yeah, but that ain't
What's the
nothing
difference?
wrong.
What's the difference?
That's paying a dude to sleep with my old lady.
No, you paying a lady.
Yeah, I'm with
But-
that.
but-
I said dude. I was very clear. I was
But-
very clear.
But what I'm saying is, it just because it's a dude or whatever, it's still a transaction when it's a sex worker.
Okay, I can understand where you're going with that, but my issue is with the dude with my woman. And I was very clear. I said, why would
but-
you pay a guy to sleep with your woman?
But he might be into
I'm not
that.
opposed to paying for a sex worker to sleep with my old lady.
Right, that's just a
But
fetish.
a dude, I ain't doing.
Right,
That's
but
you.
That's you.
I thought that's what
But the
No,
the
no.
question was about paying somebody to have sex with
No,
your
the
woman.
question that I brought up, or the statement that I said was, I have a problem paying a dude to sleep with my woman, was
But-
my exact word.
Okay, so you have a problem paying a dude, but not
Yeah.
paying the chick.
We just said that 13
Okay, cool.
times. I paid 2 chicks. No, seriously, I mean, what?
Well,
I mean, and
that's just what he into. I don't know.
well,
Right.
yeah. I mean, dude.
You pay,
But-
pay a dude to sleep with your woman if you had $700 million?
Would I pay a dude to sleep with my woman? Man, listen, I'm not paying a dude nothing. If I got that type of money, that many bitches, he could fuck her for free. I wouldn't care.
So well, I mean, some people have a detachment. You know what I'm trying to say?
And this is what I mean by that, right? I got 5 chicks, right? And we just sitting up here chilling or whatever. And just say, one of y'all come over. Man, look, I got 5 females. Take your pick. You
Let's-
can have
let-
whichever one you want.
Let's say this, and I'm not gonna be tripping. All 5 of those chicks, I'm talking about your main chick, like what you thinking your old lady. Technically, in the eye, that was his woman. If you got 5 chicks, you ain't caring about them. Them just women that you dealing with. That's a whole different story. I'm talking about my woman,
But-
somebody that I'm saying that as. Even if I got 4 other ones in different states or whatever, but if this is the one that I'm representing as my woman, I don't want nobody else to fuck it except it's me and another
I
chick.
don't
or
know,
something.
man. There's a lot of Adam 22s out here with this type of money.
But Adam-
I don't have that type of money, and I don't. So I can't say if I let somebody fuck my bitch if I had
Tell
that
you
type of
what.
money.
I tell you what, if you had, I don't give a fuck if you don't got but $50 right now. You know what I'm saying? If you got 5 broads. I just imagine if all you got is 50 to a 700 million, if you had 50, if you had 50 and you wanted one broad to be exclusive, even when you get 700 million, I don't give a fuck how many bitches you fuck. This is my opinion that at some point you're going to decide that you want one of those out of however many you got to be exclusive. You know what I mean?
Okay,
That's my opinion.
okay.
And that's the way I see it.
Okay,
And I'm agreeing
Okay,
with that.
so this is what I mean. If I felt that way exclusively about a female, I wouldn't even want no other female to touch me.
Hello.
That's
There you
all.
go. There you
That's what
go.
I'm saying.
There you go.
So if I was going exclusive, I wouldn't even do another chick with her. I have other females that I do that with.
But that's what we classify
Now-
all the other chicks.
Now,
Right,
but
right.
if I had millions of dollars, I don't know how I would think or feel about being
Right.
exclusive with a female. Then that's the
I
point
got
that I'm
you.
trying
I
to
got
make.
you. I got
You know, money when you a lot of
Change
times
your whole thought pattern.
when you get even like regular people, if you go from being 1,000 to 100,000, your mentality still changed. And certain things that you did as 1,000 that you would do as 100,000 might be different.
That's like 25 to 50. $50 change your whole mentality. I can buy more shit, even if it's candy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna eliminate the whole thing dealing with money, man. You know, because if I had money, I'd be a completely different person. But somebody that let's use the words cuz use exclusive, or somebody that I want to be, you know, primarily for me. I don't care. Like you said, I would like to keep that to me.
Well, let's bring it back. Let's bring it
but
back.
you know what I'm saying? If I do have
Let's
a
bring it
woman
back
and she
to
like
point.
that and she
Let's
did
bring it back
like
to
sleeping
point.
with other women.
Let's bring
boom.
it back to point. You said you'd be different if you had more money.
Of course.
Puff got more money.
Right.
His thing is, okay, he likes to see dudes come in and do that. Now, that's his preference. I'm just saying, what is criminal about that?
Well, they trying to say what's criminal about it because they want to knock him off his pedestal. What was truly criminal about this whole thing was he pissed somebody off. That was the only criminal thing he did.
Do you think it may have been somebody he got on tape?
I don't know. It can be.
I'm just asking.
I'm pretty sure he did a lot of fucked up.
Because he's been
shit to a
doing that
lot
for
of
how many
people.
years?
That's a good question.
How many years has he been doing this?
Right. And if you got power with the police, they got the tapes. His tape ain't gonna come out. Fuck everybody else.
I think it is somebody that he got on tape simply because they going out of their way. They going out of their way to make what a lot of people get away with. They trying to make it criminal. So it was always cool what Diddy did until he put himself in this situation. So I'm saying I believe it is somebody that got on tape. That's why they working, you know, hand in hand,
Right.
to knock his back loose. You feel me?
But you know, another thing, I totally agree with that. You know, and money and power, you think you become unstoppable, and I just think that he's unstoppable. Thought he was unstoppable, and could just do whatever, however, and whenever, and it put him in this situation that he's in. Because to me, he's not doing nothing no different than regular people doing a regular.
So I
everyday
just want to
basis.
ask a flat
Well,
out
at a
question.
lower level of
Do
money.
you
then.
think, money or no money, that he did anything wrong? Boom.
Nope.
Yeah, I would say yeah. If you filming people without them knowing, I say that.
Yep. If you putting shit
And
in
then
their
you
drinks,
drugging
if you putting
somebody
shit in their
without
drinks
them
and they don't
knowing,
know
that's bad
it,
too.
that's wrong.
Let me ask you guys this question, right? Where we are right now, if someone comes in here and they see cameras, right, and they see all of this stuff going on, and they want to do it, what makes it illegal?
That's a whole different scenario. He said not knowing.
Okay,
He
right.
said
But-
not knowing.
But this is what I'm saying, not knowing. 9 times out of 10, if you come in these places, you see the cameras.
But wait. I may see a camera here. That don't mean when I go in the bedroom there's a camera if you don't tell me. There's not necessarily a camera in every room.
But if it's in plain sight.
But if you're talking about in one room, if we're in the living
I'm
room.
talking about wherever you go. If you go in the kitchen, you see a camera. If you go in a room, you see a camera.
Okay. Even with that being the case, it's still one of those things, dude. I'm letting you know. You should know. I think that if anything is done, just like coming here, dude, I wouldn't want anyone to be talking and I not let them know.
Well, that's
that
kind of
it's
why
being
we got the sign, just to let a person know this is being recorded.
Whatever it is.
But what I'm saying is this. All of these grown-ass people, you can't make me believe that they didn't know.
Oh, I agree.
That's the part that I'm saying.
Right.
And nobody's putting these drugs to you or whatever.
In some cases, no. In some cases, they were spiking the drinks and they didn't know.
But here's the thing. They're not making you drink it. Whatever you drink is what you drink. If this is my alcohol, right? This is mine.
So when I walk in, you telling me, "Hey, dude, this is in here. This ain't right."
I'm not telling you nothing. It's mine. I don't have to tell you about mine. If you want some, you can have some.
No, you're right. You don't have to. No, you don't have to. But the thing to do is right. That's the question.
Man, I'm rich. I ain't got to do nothing.
It's something as small as you know it's dirty bottles in the alley, right? You know what I'm saying? So since I know it's dirty bottles in the alley, right? When I see the guys and I grab a bottle, I want to know, is this one of the bottles? You know what I mean? If you worry, but I think that people go to these parties and they get caught up in
Since the beginning of time.
Let me ask you a question.
Russians, Egyptians, and every conquering force had what we call orgies. That's all it was. They calling it freak-offs so they can determine it and make it negative. But it's an orgy.
Yeah,
People been having orgies
They still
since
have
the
them
beginning
today.
of time.
They have them all the time.
Look. It's what they call that when people it's groups out here.
Yes.
Group sex?
No,
Yes,
but
group
they have
sex.
orgies.
like
yes.
sex
I'm saying there's a group.
Swingers.
Swingers
Yeah.
is one of the biggest names for them. Yeah, dude, that do this. I guess the only reason why it's messed up because it's Diddy. Somebody want to bring him down, and they want that money. They want that chop. Because I'm gonna tell you, I saw him downtown one day, and he abused me. I want to bring that shit out. Look, I'm telling everybody right motherfucker now. Shit, Diddy got me.
And he had baby on.
Look, that's why I'm still slippery. Look, I'm just trying to tell you.
Women and children can be careless, but not men.
But you know, hey. Okay, let's go and really get back to the subject. I think they bringing a lot of it because they intertwining the abuse of the women. Well, it was only really 1 or 2 women he abused, and they was his women. Come on, most of the women that's tripping get beat by they dudes and be cool the next day, come and have sex with them. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So I ain't saying it's right, but how wrong is it if she kept going back? And this, you scared to leave. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. I think that's an excuse
that
for
goes to the point, right?
They,
I mean, the money. You know, the
I'm
fame.
not saying some people don't, but and I'm not trying to say all or nothing, but come on, man.
Come on, man. Be serious, man. Everybody wants to say it's wrong now. These people that are involved in this,
They were taking advantage. They were taking advantage of him.
They've been doing it since the beginning.
Right.
The security guard, everybody want to come out and tell their story about it. But
That's because they're trying to get chopped.
But here's the thing. That's what it's all about. Even when they was indulging in it, it was about his money.
Right.
Yes.
So now,
Even indulging in it.
Yes.
About the money.
it was
Taking
about
advantage of the situation.
So now, you know, they trying to break them down. Now everybody's trying to get the rest of the money that he got. That's all it's about is the
Well,
money.
it's a money grab. I mean, yes, it does become a point of
I hate to play
you
hate
can't,
the game.
so you can't even really say if it's a right or a wrong because the same people that's saying that
You
it's
can't
wrong.
say it's a wrong if what they saying about underage kids. I don't know how true that is, but they ain't none of that truly came to service.
But no,
I don't know.
that's not the part that I was saying. The people that are saying that it's wrong were a part of it.
Yeah.
Now,
A
if-
lot
yeah.
of the people.
Yeah.
Now they
Yeah.
trying to turn
Yes.
the masses.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's
these
the
are
part
the
that I'm
ones
saying.
that's making the
Yes.
judgment now.
No, I agree with
I'm talking
that.
about the no. I agree with what he's saying. A lot of them is saying it's wrong because society is saying it's wrong, and a lot of people just get on that. But they're bringing it to society, and they're the ones that's saying it's wrong because of the words, well, the descriptive adjectives that they use to describe him. That's what's going on. They defaming his name by all of the negative stuff they saying. But if it involved underage kids, I really would have to agree with that. You know?
I ain't heard nothing about that.
Oh, they've been saying that's what the whole point is. Underage
16,
sex
17-year-old, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just I would say right off the bat.
I mean,
that's
then
just-
you know
that's
he
just
fucked Diddy
part of
when
it.
he was he fucked Beaver when he was 15. Usher was 10, but his mom gave him to him.
shit.
But the point is, banging him
got a
out
point.
is still wrong.
Let me
It's
hold on.
still
No,
wrong.
no, hold on. Just let me ask you this: it's wrong because he did it, or was his parents wrong for giving him
Both.
away?
Both. He was wrong for doing it, and it was wrong for his parents giving them to him.
Now you saying it's wrong both ways, but here's the thing: when his mother and them gave his ass away, they didn't see nothing wrong with it. Now something bad happens, they want to see that it was wrong. They knew it was wrong the whole time. All they doing it is for is the money,
But
and
it-
that's
you
why.
Think they knew
but-
P
but-
Diddy was fucking him?
It doesn't matter if they
Yeah,
knew.
let me ask you
It
this.
doesn't matter if they knew. It doesn't matter if they saying he wasn't wrong then and he wrong now. The point is he is wrong.
I mean, standing as a parent, standing there as a parent.
No, what
if
I'm saying as a-
if my child got an opportunity to be a star, I'm like, this is the finesse de resistance. I'm talking about we got P Diddy on deck. Now, if I send my son off today, he couldn't possibly lose. We got P Diddy on deck. Now, here I got to take into consideration. None of this shit never came out before. But I'm saying I don't want to be the reason why he don't make it because we
Why
at
the
we at
fuck my
threshold.
why my
We at
kid gotta go stay with this nigga? My kid can go over there, cut tracks and shit like that, and bring his ass home. I'm not understanding why my kid gotta stay with him. I don't give a fuck. Period. That I got a problem with. So you gave your kid to somebody else. I got a problem with that.
And what did you give your kid away for to go stay with?
Money.
We keep coming back to that.
And that's the
But
whole
just
big
because
issue.
it's about money, don't take away from if he's right or wrong.
Hey,
Man, I
don't
mean,
rub
you
on
could-
that.
you could
You
possibly
block
look at
that.
that wrong.
You understand? That's alpaca. That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. You don't rubble.
You can still possibly look at that wrong, man. There's two ways
That
to
is
still
wrong.
look at that. That's your point of view. It's still two ways to look at that. When you want to see the kid work so hard, man, to get to a point, and you saying, man, this what we got to do to get to the next level. You know what I mean?
Let's
And this-
clarify.
and it
I'm
may
saying
not
P.
even be
Diddy
for you. It
wrong
may not
for
even be
fucking
you.
him.
It may
I'm
totally
not
be
talking
for the
about
child.
sending the
You
kid.
see the child, you take the kid and you see him really bust their ass to get it, and you saying
Then
to
you
spend
see
the
P.
night
Diddy
here, to
bust his
spend the
ass?
weekend. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
But still-
That's a lot of
Go ahead,
ass
go ahead,
busted
go
up
ahead.
in
I
there.
got one question.
My-
Right?
Go ahead.
You just say you got a kid and your kid is busting their ass to do whatever it is that they want to do, right?
In life, yeah.
And they trying to make it. And Michael Jackson say, "Oh yeah, your kid can stay with me and live in
Please like and
Neverland
subscribe.
and stay at Neverland, and then I'll make sure he makes it." Would you do that? Now you just off of just what you said.
After all the shit came out, but none of that shit had came out before.
Okay.
We didn't find out
Well,
till later that
Well, here's
that
the question.
kids was going to Neverland. And
The question is, do whatever it takes to make it easier for your kid to do whatever he wants
That
to do.
shit
That's
wrong to
really what
give
I'm
your
saying.
kid
Hold up.
away
That's really
for
what I'm saying.
fucking
Hold up.
fame
Now,
and money.
what did they
man.
tell you? Right. What did they tell you?
He right, selling
Right.
the kid.
Yes.
They just straight sold the kid.
Right.
So technically, shouldn't his parent be charged with sex trafficking?
Now you understand what I'm
Shouldn't
saying.
that be what's happening? Because she trafficked them first.
Yep,
She did.
it's the truth.
What?
You know when
If that
every
happened to my son, I would take total responsibility for it. I'm like, I did that shit. I let him go. I had a choice. You know, a kid is gonna take the candy.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm supposed to be the adult that's drinking, that's thinking,
drinking
You know
the
what I
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Hello.
but the thing is that not saying that they're not thinking, right? You know, don't nobody want to put their child in that position. But when money is involved, right? It clouds your judgment.
But when you say by any means necessary, that means you'll do anything. That means you'll sell your kid, you'll sell his clothes, you'll sell his shoes just to get that fame.
That sounds like an addict.
You know what I'm saying? No, I mean that's what you're saying. I mean the thing is, dude, that's something that I have thought about, dude. If there,
Selling your kid?
If it ever came a point to where, let's just say they got into acting and stuff like that, would I leave my kid on set with just anybody
Yeah,
I
that
don't
happens
know?
to a lot of shows
My
and shit
my
that-
point
that-
being,
that's been
my
going
point
on.
being,
Corey Feldman
I would
said
have
this
to
shit
I would
well
have to
before
be
all this.
there, or have someone there that I trust with them all the time, and there's no breaking them away and taking them off to you got 12-year-old kids going to parties for 30-year-olds and stuff like that. You already know what's happening.
Right.
But when parents see the money, the fame, and all of that, then it's okay because it does come back to the cheese.
That's the same thing with Arkell. That's the same thing.
It all
with
comes back to the cheese.
all the people that dealt with Hugh. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Well, I
that's what it
say
is.
he's guilty for having money to do whatever people wanted, and they roll with it. I say he's guilty of that.
I think he's guilty for
Respect.
not
I mean, no.
not staying centered and realize that money makes you a target and that type of thing, and getting beside yourself and not thinking you above the law, because when your skin color that color, we know you ain't never gonna be that close. So that was what I blame him for.
Yeah.
Losing track.
Well,
of who
I
he
can't. I
was.
don't blame the man for anything because that's his life. My thing is though, you got to be smarter about some things. That's all I'll say, because you are right. He's a target. I mean, anytime he walk out, there's no doubt. I think it does come to a point to where some people get so much money, they just become or feel that they're godlike. You know what I'm saying? That
That's
nothing
exactly
can
what I was
happen.
thinking, cuz.
Nothing.
I say $100,000 make you feel some type of way. So $700.
Man, $100 right now. $100 right now.
Definitely make you
Look,
feel like God.
$100 right now would change my life. Not for long, but it would.
Right.
But no, I mean, yeah, I mean that's
I'm rich, bitch. Hey, it's a thin line. So now let's just deal with this. It's slightly off subject, but dude, they said 9 times out of 10, an abuser has been abused. So do you believe all of the people that did that to Puffy is kind of responsible too? And
Yes.
that's why they all quitting their jobs and stuff like
wait,
that.
wait. Let me take that back.
You
Go
talking
ahead.
Clyde Davis.
Clyde Davis, the whole nine.
Oh, so you're not talking about the people that are considered victims. That you're talking about.
He's a victim too.
so
Did he? When you say he a victim too, he went through the same type of training as they did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but okay.
To get to be a billionaire, he had to do some things with those people like Clive
Now,
Davis
here we go to
and
consent.
the whole nine.
Here we go to consent.
Okay.
If it's like one thing if they bent him over, and one thing if he bent over on his own.
But wait a minute.
Those are two
but wait a
different
minute. If somebody tell you got to do this, because you got to think about it. Beaver bent over. You got to think about it.
Man,
That was a
Usher
choice.
bent over.
That's a
So,
choice.
so
Hey,
you know what I'm trying to say? Once the parent put them there, they still finally
That's a
made that
choice.
decision.
My thing
Because
is
what
this,
they
like-
wanted, like Cuz said, hustling and wanting that fame and money.
Man, listen, your soul is yours to sell, and if
Yeah.
you sell it, that's on you. And you got
And
to take
no
whatever
one else
comes
is
with it.
responsible for that.
So
No
do you
one.
believe that a child mind is not as informed as an adult?
Yes.
So then, could they really give consent?
Your parents are given the consent.
I'm not
for
talking.
you.
Your parent can't give consent. You said if your soul is yours to sell, it's on you.
No.
So
in that context, the
even
parent,
if
they're
they
gonna
put
pass.
that kid there, sooner or later that kid had to accept it. Even to
No, he
just-
couldn't. He could. He
He
does
wasn't.
not.
He wasn't kept tied up and like that. He went outside every day, and after they did their singing lessons,
Okay.
dude, he went back outside. So sooner or later, he conformed to that. What I'm saying is, before he got put there, he can't. You know, he
can't make
his
a-
mom can't
a-
give him
a
away.
form of
Okay,
decision.
this is what I'm saying, right? Because you changed from people to children, even though they're considered people, they can't really make the choices for themselves because they need an adult to make the choices for them. And if you're an adult, your mind as an adult should be sharp enough to look at something and say this isn't right or I don't think this is that, because all of us have had this thought before. Some things are too good to be true, and 9 times out of 10 that it is. So when they put their kids in that situation, they know 9 times out of 10 it's not true, and that's what end up happening to them. So it's mainly the parents' fault.
If you give your kid away at underage, then yeah. Now, if the kid came in later on, that's on him.
I'm gonna say it's the parent fault, but the whole that's why I said a child mind
Children are
informed
impressionable.
enough. Right.
Children are impressionable,
And
you can manipulate them easier than you can an adult to do the things or make things that are not right seem right.
And another thing with children, right? When certain things happen to children at certain ages, their reactions are different to what they might do and how they might act.
Yes.
It's up to you as a parent to know your child, to look at him and say, she don't normally act like that.
What's
you don't
wrong?
normally act like
What's
that.
wrong?
Something didn't happen.
What's wrong?
But if that money, then you ain't looking at that, that's the parent fault. You know what I'm saying? The signs are there.
I can go with that.
The signs are there.
I mean, and just
And the
imagine,
signs was there with them.
imagine one of them kids say, went to his mom and said, "Mom, I don't want to go back over there." She said, "Boy, you better go back over there and get that money."
I believe that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, see, that's some of the when they saying child shit with Diddy is they talking about Usher now. You know what I'm saying? Because they going all the way back to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So they talking about Usher. They talking about, you know what I'm saying, Bieber. They talking about, you know, and they said it was some more kids involved with him doing music and stuff like that. But that's where that part, because you asked earlier, where does the child situation came from? That's them.
But that's just like
and there's no limitation.
That's just like me. I know a couple of people, right? That I would, me personally, from what I've seen how they interact with children, I wouldn't even let my children deal with them or go with them.
Or be around them alone.
Period. So as a regular person, you can see it. With those type of people, you can definitely see it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna be just to give the opposite side. It's debate. But if you see in your child that they have a talent and you trying to get that, and it's very hard to get a lot of things out there, and you believe this person can nurture them and help them get there, not per se really seeing the negative and the sexual thoughts and stuff like that, like Cuz said, wanting the best, seeing your kids struggle and try. Would you not try to put them in the best situation to get there? So it is your fault that you put your kid there and didn't pay attention to the signs.
Let me ask you this. If you can do that and put your kid there to do that, but knowing, say, like just happen to know on the back end, this is what's going to happen. Would you do it? Thinking it could happen, even just saying it could happen.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that's what happens with all.
So
of
you
them.
still do it.
I mean, not.
So it goes beyond. I mean, by any means. That's what we were saying earlier. If you're saying by any means, hey, look, I know this dude, doing what he's doing to my daughter, my son, or whatever. Is it still okay? Because I'm sure the way Corey Haim went out, dude, somebody had to see that.
Well, Corey Haynes said it from the beginning. He's tried to stop acting and everything.
Right. And see, and his parents pushed him back.
Right.
So,
but another thing is that with doing all of this, right? As a parent, this is what they don't see. You want this success for your child so bad, but you're not looking at the infatuation of the things that will make them do anything to get it.
So, does that mean that I want it for my kid or I want it?
You're living vicariously.
So that means I want it.
Yeah.
Not that I want it for my kid. Right. I want it.
Well, you got to look at most of the parents of successful child performers. They steal their money.
Well, no, but
so
it's
they
like to do
I
different
want it.
strokes,
That means
right?
that's for
Do I
them.
want it?
But he's not the only one. 2/3 of young child stars
And
get
most of them,
robbed
and
by
most
their
of them,
parents.
and most
You
of them,
didn't-
as soon as they can, they become independent of their parents.
Right, because they taking their money.
Right.
You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that from Usher or what's the little white boy name?
Justin
Bieber.
Bieber.
You didn't hear that. You didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
but Justin Bieber's actions show you once he got to a certain thing, you look at him. Even now, he got issues dealing with from that type of thing. He ain't got to say it because he knew he needed to take care of his family. It's like a dope dealer. I sell dope to take care of my family,
And I'm just
and it's the
saying-
same thing.
I'm saying that in those two individuals, and I'm saying that in because I don't think that they parents, I don't think they put them out there for that. I just don't get that because those are the two of the individuals.
But that's the
whose
mistake
parents
they
did.
made. They put him out there.
I
They didn't
think
put him
their
out there for
parents. I
that,
think
but
Usher's
you
mom
go.
had good intentions, and I think
Bieber
Not to
mom-
say they didn't have good
Right.
intentions.
Yeah, I don't think
But-
they felt like they was putting their kid in harm's way. I just
But
didn't get that
but
from those people.
but they do know they was putting their kids in harm's way.
You put
That's
them in
your
the house.
kid.
with
Wait,
a grown man.
I don't get it.
Maybe
grown man.
not in the beginning,
A grown
but after a
man.
while, you had to notice something.
My son ain't going to live with no
listen.
grown ass man, and I got a house.
My thing is this, right? No matter what you say, I can't see an individual giving their child away
That's what I'm saying.
for, and it's nothing wrong
Any
with
fucking
you.
thing.
You know, if you have, and what I mean is this: sometimes people have problems. They go to jail. They got to go to rehab. But if it's nothing wrong with you, and you just give them away because you think this will be better for them, that makes no sense.
I don't know
At
what
all.
to say. Listen, here's my child, man. He's a great talent. You know what I'm saying? You get this, Puffy come out, or what was Puffy come out? He said, listen, man, he's doing great. I think, you know what I'm saying, 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, on the mansion, you know what I'm saying, with me working out his personality, working it out, bringing out the act per se. And I've seen these in these other movies where, you know, the Temptations and all this, and you see them, they take them to Motown and they say, well, listen, it's gonna take some time to work out the act.
My
We gonna
son can stay with you for 2 weeks, but at night he coming home. I don't give a. I don't
know if I
understand.
would've- I don't know
I'm
if
in the
it
same
would've
state.
changed
I
him.
could
I don't know
drop
if it
him back
would've
off.
changed him.
What I mean, from 12 at night to a certain time, he ain't doing no work with you. And then you a grown ass man. Even if you putting him to bed, kids do what they see. I'm not watching that motherfucker. He gonna get up in the middle of the night. You know how many drinks I stole from my father and shit by just being in the motherfucking room? Come on. I'm not gonna trust you to watch over my kid the way that I do.
My point exactly.
Hey Phil, I knew who that was, but we was on the cast. Yeah.
But you know, these people, man, I just say you got to be accountable for the part that you play in, and you just can't put everything off on one person.
Right.
Everybody fuck up.
Right.
So you fucked up. Now you got your kid fucked up, and now you want to blame somebody else for it.
Right.
That's just what I see. But the thing is that whatever wrong that he's done, he's been doing it and getting away with it so long, and people are letting him do it because they want it. They want to be
their
a
money.
part of it.
Right.
They want to be a part
Right.
of it.
But right now, that's why all the people are seeing the negative in it so they can get a piece of it.
Right.
That's what's
they
going
doing these
on.
little
It's
interviews
like a
for-
class action.
Yeah.
I'm going to be totally honest. When Denny's had their class action, I didn't even go to Denny's, but I put in all my kids got $200 from that shit. Yeah, that's a true story.
You know,
I ain't mad at you.
Look, I know. Nigga, shit, I gave you. We went to Denny's. Shit. I'm good. Thank you.
but I just think that I got a question. So,
Okay.
let's just say all of this, everything that Diddy did like all these years ago, right? Since everything is cool with the LGBTQ and all of that now.
Them
if he was-
cues fucked up. Go ahead.
But if he was started doing it now, do you think he would have the issues and the problems that he's having?
If he did it the same way that he doing it, yeah. But to say he's bisexual and stuff like that, I don't think the system is gonna judge him for that because this is an open-minded time. You know what I'm saying? So the having sex with men thing, they wouldn't judge him. But if he did that to kids and he, drugged people and he, filmed them without their consent, yeah, it would be the exact same issue because those are the things that's wrong.
So why? I mean, because it's been rumored a long time that Puffy ain't been straight.
Right.
Or, people in the industry ain't been straight.
Right.
Why do they try to fight that or hide that?
What you mean? Why? Who try to
when
hide
society is more accepting? Why? I mean, when they have
that's a
accused him
personal
of being
thing.
gay.
That's a personal
That's what I'm
thing.
saying.
He's the one that denied
I
that.
can give you a good example. I'm not listening to no homosexual rapper talking about what he finna kill and all of that. I'm not gonna listen to it.
He gonna kill some ass.
I'm not. I'm just being honest with you. So
it's a persona.
Even if
he can't have a persona, the tough persona.
To me, rap is gangsta anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I mean is that even if he's a lyrical genius, right, and he's great at what he does, I'm not going to listen to you rap.
So you have a problem with Lil Nas X?
Who?
Lil Nas X.
Who was that?
The one who sung
Obviously, he got a problem because he don't know who he is. Anyway, that was just...
he sung that
Is
song
somebody
with Billy
for-
Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
The Country Man?
Yeah.
Never heard it.
Yo,
Yeah, you
heard the
have.
song. Everybody
Yeah, you
heard
have.
that fucking song.
Well,
He actually got 2 other songs that sound pretty decent. I mean,
but,
you know.
but what I'm saying is that I might have
So how do you feel about football players this gay? I know this way off topic, but
a football player that's gay.
you don't think he can hit as hard?
I think he's gonna hit a lot harder.
What about boxers that's gay?
Huh?
Boxers that's gay. Same thing, right?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
What box is gay?
A lot of them that they just
Hey,
won't
listen.
bring it out.
But what I'm saying is this, man. I done seen some fags whoop some niggas. You feel me? Right. So I ain't got no problem with it. But my thing is that I'm not going to listen to nobody talk about my lifestyle or the things that I do and be gay.
I tell you what, I like to believe that I don't have an issue.
But what about-
with gay rappers? But I'm honestly, I've noticed that if I do know that the rapper is gay, I do kind of less like his music. You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like when they said that shit about.
So you do have a problem with him?
I do.
Okay, but
Not-
you just said you
right.
don't.
I said I don't, but I've realized
Okay, that's
that
what's
there,
up.
that there
No,
is
I
a
was just
problem.
trying
And I
to
noticed
think
it
of
because I'm like, once I found out about Meek Mill, I found myself cutting the song off early. You know what I mean? I did, man. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Like
But yeah,
you
I-
got him, but
yeah,
I'm like this, man. You
So
know
that
what I'm
answers
saying?
my question.
They still got a
And-
couple of tracks that I like.
And
though.
and nowadays, you know, they consider like hip hop and all of that. When I think of rap music, I think of the day-to-day struggle and hustle of trying to be better. And the people that are trying to keep you from it, like police and other rival gangs and all of that.
Fuck the police.
So me listening to a dude talking about, yeah, you know, I'm the baddest one on the block. And yeah, no.
If I won't rape your girl, I'll rape your dog.
You know, that's just like a lot of these guys that they say are in jail, you know, messing with other dudes
Right.
that are rappers. When I hear those things, or transgenders or whatever they want to call them, I don't want to hear your music.
So as long as you don't hear about it, it's cool.
No, what I'm saying to you is maybe not. And this is what I mean.
So what y'all really
Let
saying
him
is
finish.
still
Yeah,
a
let
strong
him finish.
prejudice.
I'm
toward
definitely prejudiced. I ain't saying I'm not
LGBT.
prejudiced.
I just wanted to bring that out, and I apologize for cutting them off. But I just want to say it's a strong prejudice because he don't like Meek Mill no more.
And like I was saying, they can be the best lyricists ever. They can have the culture down pat.
So there's like this. If you like a song that somebody made that's a banger to you in your head or whatever, then you find out again you not gonna like that song. Because if that's the same thing, I like a lot of R. Kelly music just because they say he took advantage of women and did what he did. I still like
but
R.
wait,
Kelly
so
music. I still do.
So R. Kelly gay?
No.
No, that's not right. I was
I'm
No.
talking about
No.
the rape and women stuff that he's been accused of. It's not right.
My point is that you were saying that if somebody's out here talking about the lifestyle that you're living in and that type of thing, and then you find out they're, of that other persuasion, then it's a problem. Now, you could be out here with some of your homeboys and just
But
not know.
That's not what I was saying.
Oh, that's what I'm asking, though. But I got you.
He had cut me off what I was saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this. If I'm listening, if y'all was telling me about Nas or something, right? And you're telling me that he's gay or whatever, I'm not even going to try to listen to none of his music. If I hear his name come up, I'm not going to listen to it.
Well, his name Lil Nas X.
Now, here's the thing about this. He just said about Meek Mills. Me personally, was a Meek Mills fan. So
I like that. I like that 24/7 with Beyonce. I like a couple of his tracks, man. That you know what I'm saying. I never did think
You
Meek
listen to
Mill.
Usher?
I never did think Meek Mill was hard anyway. But go ahead.
And I mean, I know Usher not a rapper, but do you listen to Usher?
You don't like none of his shit.
I'm not a
Usher fan? I mean,
I'm
my
not
man.
an Usher fan.
My man.
I'm an R. Kelly fan though.
Yeah,
Until he just told you now. He could be.
No.
R. Kelly really didn't do nothing.
But-
R. Kelly had grown women. Well, he did get some kids too.
But what I'm saying is that, man,
he got a bladder problem too.
Man, listen. Hey, sugar was high.
That's a man that pee a lot. Where's she at? Where's she at? Girl, you can swallow my pee. It tastes like pineapples.
But far as I like R. Kelly, but
I do too.
But I can't say, to answer the part that you were saying, if I listen to a rapper and I don't know he's gay and I like his music,
do you stop liking his music after you liked it? Because once I like something,
no.
it's in me.
And what I was saying is no, I'm just not gonna support him.
Okay.
That's just what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I
Say
can't.
that next song that dropped, I ain't.
You know what I'm saying? And the songs that I like, they ain't gonna get that much play. And I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I mean?
So how do you feel about young M.A.? I mean,
Who?
she's gay.
Oh, the chick.
Yeah. But that's the same thing. She's gay.
But she's trying to be a dude.
Okay. Oh, so it's okay if she's trying to be a dude.
She reminded me actually of the chick off of The Wire, Snoop. So just me seeing her and the way she act, it just made me want. I just wanted to hear what she was saying.
Okay.
And when she was saying what she was saying, I actually kind of liked some of her lyrics.
Okay, but she's gay. You said the moment you find out somebody gay, and let's don't terminalize it from
okay.
men or women right now. Let's just
Well,
say
I'm
gay.
definitely a guy that's gay. Man,
I got
listen.
you.
If you come in here talking about, man, if I know, we're gonna say, it's a dude that be on TV. He a black dude with long fingernails. I don't know his name, but if he come up to me talking about, man, how you gonna whoop my ass, man? I told you what I'm gonna do. Listen, I'm gonna do everything in my power to not to lose that fight, just because it's a gay dude.
Can I really go off topic? And I'm gonna bring it right back in 5 minutes. I gotta go off topic because let's just say the LGBTQ, that's a whole bunch of letters, has a financial base. Would you create a spot for them to go and spend money with you because your end run is for money? You want to be a billionaire. So what I'm saying is, not that you hang there, even if you didn't even go there,
So
would you have a gay club for them because you know they'll come out and spend their money?
Dude, gay people got most of the money.
But
Yes.
So
I want
why
their
do
money.
you have a problem with?
I don't have a problem with gay people. I'm talking about a gay
Rapper.
man, gangster rapper.
Okay.
You could be a regular gay dude. I don't got no problem. But you're not
you
finna
just
come.
said some fags and beat some motherfuckers up, so he can be tough.
You ain't finna be tough
He
with
just
me.
might want to kiss a dude later.
But what I'm saying is, he ain't gonna be tough with me.
No. But we talking about from the.
We
premise
talking about
of
a gangster persona, not a homosexual like just regular gay
Some
person.
homosexuals is gangsters. I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm really just saying it's a possibility for that.
Do you know a homosexual gangster?
I don't, no, I don't.
So what I'm saying to you is,
don't.
I'm not going.
I'm not saying it ain't none. I have to go to jail.
Okay, let me. Okay,
Shit, I bet
Okay,
you there's a
listen.
whole bunch of them
Okay,
motherfuckers
listen.
up in there.
I'm
You
gonna
gonna eat your cornbread?
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm saying, right? I like Tupac Shakur. I like him as a gangster rapper.
Yes.
It's just say it's another guy that comes out like Tupac and being gangster like that and out knowingly gay, I will not listen to his music. Okay. It's nothing wrong with him being gay, but being a gangster rapper and you're gay, I'm not gonna support it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just not. It don't even fit right.
Okay, so
That's the part that I'm saying.
did you like any of Diddy songs before that?
I'm not a Diddy fan, but I have listened to.
Well, they play it on the radio sometimes.
I'm gonna tell you the only Diddy song that.
Take that.
Nah.
I like
No.
I like Money. That song he did with Dude, More Money, More Problems. Or something
With
like
Mace.
Yeah.
The only Mace. I mean, the only P Diddy song that I like was "I Need a Girl" Part 2. That's the only one that I listened.
I don't even know that song. I don't know that many Diddy songs.
It's when they had a video when they was all in Miami on motorcycles. That's the only song that I've ever listened to like by Diddy.
Okay.
But Mace, I fuck with Mace.
Right.
Big, I'm okay, but
I'm not a huge big fan either.
But you know, I can't lie and say that I don't listen to his music. If they say Jay-Z is a fag, I fuck with the Blueprint.
Hey, one thing I gotta say is they ain't saying he a fag. They just said he did with the freak offs, and that's pretty cool coming out of that situation. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well,
you can respect
they put
that a little bit more.
Beyonce out there though.
Yeah, but Beyonce,
She was on the other side.
I mean, we got to stop putting them on the pedestal, man.
I'm just
she
saying.
look like a freak.
No, I'm
She
not.
look like a
I'm
freak.
just
I know you
saying.
not per se. I'm just saying I don't find that to be too tricked out because I think J-Lo sexy as hell.
Same thing. She did the same thing. They did the same thing with her.
And then there's
Come
a
on,
couple
dude.
of more of them motherfuckers that was in the freak offices. I'm gonna tell you, I like to see the tapes. You know how hard I look for that R. Kelly tape? I will fucking go crazy to see a whole bunch of these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, I got cash money. Vivid Entertainment should be trying to buy that shit. I'm for real. I'm for real. Put that shit out there. Hey, dude, you can just call me and tell me this is one with homegirl on there. Ooh, I want it. I'm just gonna be honest. Anyway, insert excuses here. Please like and subscribe. It has been a pleasure to talk to you, brothers. And let's see if anybody have any more points or anything that they would like to share about this topic or any other topic. I'd just like to thank y'all for just sharing your time with us.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.